आदित्यस्य नमस्कारं ये कुर्वन्ति दिने दिने आयु प्रज्ञा बलं वीर्यं तेजस्तेषां च जायते। ॐ मित्राय नमः। ॐ रवये नमः। ॐ सूर्याय नमः। ॐ खगाय नमः। ॐ भानवे नमः। ॐ उष्णे नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ॐ मारीचाय नमः। आदित्याय नमः।
Namaste. Jitendra Rai Sankara. 素晴らしいスリアナマスカーのいろいろアスナを紹介していただいてありがとうございます。ヨガで皆様おめでとうございます。私はバイシャリトラベルスジャパンの責任者マンモホンシンサニと申します。今年32年を向かって日本でインドの旅行会社をやってて、アイトークも今年は30年を迎えまして、アイトークと一緒にいろんなプロモーションをインドのためにしております。してきました。今日のイベントは、インド政府観光局、インド大使館、ディスカバーインディアクラブの協力で開催することができました。ヨガでは今世界中でヨガを広げてますが、ヨガの歴史を見ますとですね、昔からインドスタンの文明の時からインドでヨガをやってたじゃないかと歴史に書いてあります。20世紀の初めに預言者のビベカナンダ様が、海外に、ウェストの方にヨガを紹介して、それからいろんなヨガの先生がインドのヨガをですね、世界中に広げて、で今はインドのヨガじゃなくて世界のヨガになったんじゃないかと思います。今年でヨガデーになって7年目ですけど、どんどん広げてます。で、これから私も英語で話しますけど、その前に私の後にですね、インド政府観光局の東アジア地区の総局次長であり、ミセスパドマニ・ブランマさんから挨拶の言葉を頂戴いたしますので、よろしくお願いします。Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Namaste. I congratulate you on behalf of iTalk to this occasion of Yoga Day. My name is Manmohan Singh Sahni. I'm president of Vaishali Travels Japan, who has completed 32 years, as well as iTalk member and past president. iTalk has also completed 30 years of their opening here. And we, together with iTalk and in India Tourism, have done so many promotions until now. With the support of Indian Embassy, India Tourism, Discover India Club, iTalk was able to do this yoga event. And I'm very happy to announce that we have a great lineup of scholars, researchers, yoga teachers, iTalk. And now I would like to invite Assistant Director, East Asia Region, India Tourism Tokyo, Mrs. Padmani Barama, to give her few words. Thank you very much. Namaste.
Good afternoon, my colleagues from the travel trade. And on the occasion of 7th International Day of Yoga, on this day of 21st June 2021, I congratulate all of you once again for keeping a good health in these bad pandemic days. And I hope all of you are being able to maintain a good mental and physical health, because the pandemic has definitely impacted in everybody's life in a certain way. So I also would like to welcome the new office bearers of iTalk, Mr. Marcus San and Pankaj Sinha San, for getting selected as the new office bearers of iTalk. And I hope, in this difficult situation, you all will be able to do great job. And I hope also that the situation will be, going back to normal very soon, because you all have already seen the situation in India is improving day by day. And in Japan also, I think that the government is easing on the emergency. Olympic is under process. So I hope the good days will be here very soon, and we will be, back to our normal life very soon. I am also very much thankful to Mr. Marcus that within short time he have agreed to organize this event, because it was something which was, not it was not in my agenda, but because we have some other office activity going on. But I am really really thankful that within such a short notice, Marcus has agreed to do this event. So now back to the International Day of Yoga. I don't think I need to talk much about the International Day of Yoga, because there are already so many, exponents, the experienced yoga teachers, instructors, and those who have been experienced and practicing yoga for last many years. They are going to talk much more in detail about the yoga. But I just want to say certain facts about yoga, that the yoga, this International Day of Yoga, basically it was proposed by our present Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji in UN, that yoga is, it affects everybody's life in certain ways. So it should be, linked to a platform. It should be declared as, it should be recognized by the international society. So he has said, invaluable gift of India's ancient tradition, and calls for the harmony between man and nature through this yoga. And this, with his this initiative, it was backed by 177 nations, and it was mandated by UN, that International Day of Yoga should be celebrated on 21st June every day. So this year, this is the 7th International Day of Yoga. And this year, United Nations has declared the theme of yoga is yoga for well-being, because this is very much relevant at this time of pandemic, because people are still recovering from the coronavirus, and this has not only impacted on physically, but it also has impacted in the mental and psychological and also economic activities of people's life. So through the practice of yoga, through incorporation of yoga in our day-to-day life, we can benefit tremendously. And furthermore, I also would like to say that it is Swami Vivekananda who should be credited for bringing the yoga into the limelight of the international society. It was in the 18th century. I think in the city of Chicago, he presented yoga in the city of Chicago, USA. So slowly and gradually, the yoga has been accepted all over the world. Estimated 300 million people across the world, they use yoga every day in their life. So it has definitely impacted in people's life in all the way, because of its benefit, because of its advantages, because you can do yoga by sitting at home anytime whenever you are free, anytime when you are in you need to stress, you get up in the morning just for some time, you can do that 10 minutes of yoga, little bit of pranayam, that is going to impact tremendously, because I myself have a lot of problems because of the spondylitis, because we remain sitting whole day in the office chairs. So little bit of 10 minutes of stretching, little bit of 10 minutes of pranayam in the morning, it really gives me energy to continue for the whole day. So definitely this COVID pandemic also definitely has helped through yoga, many people must have definitely got benefited with this practicing of yoga. And another thing I would want to say that, uh, in the recent years, there are many people who also have picked up yoga as their profession. There are numbers of lady, because most of the yoga practitioners, most of the yoga learners are ladies. If we see the the statistics, it is the maximum the ladies who use the yoga, and there are many people who has taken yoga as their profession. So I think it has also economic benefit that which we can really see into it. So I think in that way, it has really has a good impact that we can benefit from the economic point of view. And secondly, I would want to say that from the medical point of view, because if we see the the current health situation, diabetes is one of the very killer diseases of the world, and if somebody practices yoga, it reduces the chance of the getting infected by diabetes. Regularly practicing yoga helps to keep diabetes in check, and a study conducted by Bider Institute of Medical Sciences in 1915, it came out that there is 10% drop in blood glucose level in diabetic patients who practice yoga for 10 days straight. So that means if just 10 days straight you practice yoga, it drops 10% drop in the diabetes. That means if we do regularly, it is going to help us tremendously. So, like this, also, if we, depression, then also other psychological trauma, the regular yoga practitioners also benefit tremendous way. So, in the latter course of our this session, we will come across many experienced speakers, many instructors who will be here in today's program. They are going to tell you in brief, in detail about the, what are the, how the yoga can impact our life, how it can benefit. So I hope that all of you are going to enjoy this session with this, in our next 2 hours of lecture. And I hope all of you have a wonderful session. Thank you very much for being with me for the night. Good afternoon once again, and welcome back to you all. And I'm sure, in spite of some technical difficulties, we all had a wonderful, session of this afternoon. So, first of all, I would like to thank our Honorable Ambassador for his message, for sharing on this Yoga Day. And I also would like to thank Mr. Jitendra Rai for demonstrating Surya Namaskar all the way from Varanasi, and opening session by Mr. Sani and Ms. Aya Manave Anandamai from Namah Shiva International Center of Yoga, Dr. Hansaji Yogendra for sharing her video from Yogendra Yoga Institute, Mumbai, Mr. Osamu Tatsumura from Tatsumura Yoga Institute, Tokyo, and also explaining the link between Japan and India through yoga and different forms of gods and goddesses of India and Japan. And Ms. Junko Tomonaga from Tomonaga Yoga Institute, Tokyo, Professor Ravinder Malik, President, Discover India Club, and Madam Poonam Chand, Additional Director, Uttarakhand Tourism, for your invitation to everybody from Japan to experience yoga in Haridwar, the yoga destination of the country, and also for our video presentation on Uttarakhand Tourism. And Dr. Lakshminarayan Joshi, founder, head Department of Yogic Science, Haridwar. Mr. Saurabh Mishra and Miss Kathy Brown, LFB at Melbourne, for the wonderful meditation session of this afternoon. And I would like also thank you to all the ITOP members, Mr. Sani from Vaishali Travels, Mr. Pankaj from Ananya Holdings, Mr. Bhuvan Tiwari from BTC, Mr. Bipin Sharma, SMI, Sumit from TCI, Mr. P.K. Gandhi from Lotus France Travels, Mr. Rakesh Sharma all the way from Rishi Uttarakhand, Sakura Holidays, and last but not least, Mr. Marcus Sa for making all this happen. This today's afternoon session. So before I conclude, I would like to also inform that we have many yoga institutes all across the country, not only at Rishikesh, it's there in Goa. There is also a very famous institute called Morarji Desai Institute of Yoga in Delhi. They also have many courses. If somebody wants to get trained on some courses on yoga certificate or any kind of, if you want to make yoga as your career, because there's tremendous scope, because people all over are starting their interest. I mean, they're putting their interest on yoga, so you can make a good career out of it, because you can do it from anywhere. You can do it online. You can start it from home, so you can make a wonderful career of that. Then, of course, in country from the tourism point of view, also we have many resorts, many yoga centers where one can go as a tourist and experience, rejuvenate their body, mind, and soul, and come back. And I hope once the COVID pandemic is over, we will be able to visit India once again and experience all the wonderfuls we have to give you. Thank you once again. Stay safe and healthy. Thank you.
As this is the final presentation of this evening, I've been asked to also conclude with the Shanti Mantra. Aya-san, would you mind just translating that as well, please? Just what I said.
Unmute.
では最後に、You said which mantra?
Shanti Mantra.
シャンティマントラを唱えて、クラスを、講座を終わりたいと思います。
Om Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukha Bhag Bhaveta Om Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Saurabh-san. And thank you everybody to attend it. And in the last, I would like first Padmini ji to say a few words. Thanks to everybody. Padmini-san, please.
Good afternoon once again, and welcome back to you all. And I'm sure in spite of some technical difficulties, we all had a wonderful session of this afternoon. So first of all, I would like to thank our Honorable Ambassador for his message, for sharing on this Yoga Day. And I also would like to thank Mr. Jitendra Rai ji for demonstrating Surya Namaskar all the way from Varanasi, and opening session by Mr. Sani and Ms. Aya Manave Anandamai from Namah Shivaya International Center of Yoga, Dr. Hansaji Yogendra for sharing her video from Yogendra Yoga Institute, Mumbai. Mr. Osamu Tatsumura from Tatsumura Yoga Institute, Tokyo, and also explaining the link between Japan and India through yoga and different forms of gods and goddesses of India and Japan. and Ms. Junko Tomonaga from Tomonaga Yoga Institute, Tokyo, Professor Ravinder Malik, President, Discover India Club, and Madam Poonam Chand, Additional Director, Uttarakhand Tourism, for your invitation to everybody from Japan to experience yoga in Haridwar, the yoga destination of the country, and also for our video presentation on Uttarakhand Tourism. And Dr. Lakshminarayan Joshi, Founder, Head Department of Yogic Science, Haridwar, Mr. Saurabh Mishra and Ms. Katie Brown, Alleviate Melbourne, for the wonderful meditation session of this afternoon. And I would like also thank you to all the ITOC members, Mr. Sani from Vaishali Travels, Mr. Pankaj from Ananya Holdings, Mr. Bhuvan Tiwari from BTC, Mr. Bipin Sharma, SMI, Sumit from TCI, Mr. P.K. Gandhi from Lotus Trans Travels, Mr. Rakesh Sharma all the way from Rishi Uttarakhand, Sapura Holidays, and last but not least, Mr. Marcus Sa for making all this happen in today's afternoon session. So before we'll be able to visit India once again and experience all the wonderfuls we have to give you. Thank you once again. Stay safe and healthy. Thank you.
Madam, thank you so much. And thank you very much, everyone, for giving your such a lovely time to us. It is a wonderful talking about this yoga on a very special occasion today. We appreciate each and every members for sharing their views and talking about the yogas. We are very much glad to know about the yoga very deeply today. I also would like to thanks to all the Asahi administrative team from all the way India in Noida, Nitin from Melbourne, Gautam from Asahi, Amit, Anu, and their administrative work, then give our team of ITOC. Our ITOC member has excellent job and support all the time, and today also. I also would like to thanks Mataji for such a wonderful arranging for this all, and invited to a precious sensei teachers, and we had such a lucky that we got to know about more deeply of yoga. I'd just like to say a few words in Japanese. 皆様、本当に今日深いヨガのついてには説明いただいてありがとうございました。また来年も皆様の、
はい、
説明会になると思います。以上をもちましてプログラムはもう終了となりますが、また皆様ありがとうございました。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。もうマークさんにお願いいたしますので、どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
Thank you very much, Pankaj, for your help. And we thanks Padmani and all our members, especially Saurabh from Melbourne and their team. Ramesh Sharma, who has brought a very good presentation from our Rishikesh, the yoga place. That was very nice. And we know that time is already over. We are very sorry for that, but that we have crossed our line. But it was very nice that everybody was listening and wants to know more about yoga. Today, we will closing now. And if someone wants to say anything at this moment, the program is closed. But if anyone wants to give any comment, we are open for just 10-15 minutes. Please say something. Yes, Malik Sensei, please.
This is a wonderful occasion for us to have this, wonderful presentation and ceremony. They really brought peace to me going through the program. And thank you very much indeed. for having.
Sani sir?
Oh, everything was perfect. Thank you very much. We had a great time. And it was nice to learn so many new things which we were not known. Thank you all the teachers who have contributed today. Thank you very much. Namaste.
Kathy-san, would you like to say something? Hello, Kathy.
I would just like to say my heart is in India. Over a 7-year period, I went there 9 times. And so my heart and soul is in India, and I can't wait for our borders to open up again so I can go back again.
Very soon, I hope.
Very soon.
Nice. Thank you very
Great
much.
for you.
Ayasan, would you like to say something? Thank you very much for nice interpretation. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was so wonderful event, Marcus-san and the team. It was a very nice event on this auspicious day, and sharing the time and space together. Thank you so much.
Listen. Okay. Anyone else?
Thank you, Saurabh sir, and thank you, Marcus sir. It was wonderful presentation, and I wish you everyone happy International Yoga Day.
Thank you very much. Good. Michelle. Anusa. Anujaji, you say something, please. Thank you very much for you.
Thank you, Marcus ji. And this was such a wonderful program. And I am really thankful that I enjoyed a lot and have gained insight on yoga and meditation from this program. And thank you all again. Thank you all.
Thank you. Good.
Yeah, the meditation was very good. Thank you, Marcus ji. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Arigato
Thank you,
gozaimasu.
sir.